Hello, Lucy. What are you doing in the garage today?
Getting a pretty sweet little upgrade. That's what she's gonna get. Right here, Captain's Choice.
AA exhaust.
Exactly.
It's not on the website, guys. But if you contact us at dirtdudesutv@gmail.com,
Yep.
we can get you this exhaust.
Exactly. And it's a cool add-on, man. In my opinion, you know, anytime you're changing out your muffler or you do anything, what does everybody do? They at least start that car. They want that, hear that like just a beast sound, you know. And now you can just have it right at a switch, right at a little button. You want to come up next to the person that's kind of putzing around and give them a scare or get out of my way, flick that switch, man. That's going to just give the holler, dude.
We just did the coolest thing of our lives, and now it's on to this.
Yep. We go from racing straight to the garage.
And stay tuned. We're going to do a podcast about the Red Bull race.
Yep.
The little bit of controversy that happened. We know. We see the stuff on Facebook.
Yep.
Stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, we'll break that down for you.
All right. Let's get to work on Lucy.
Let's do it.
So, we're going to go to town on these bolts right here. We're going to heat them up, hit them with some PB Blaster. These ones can be, you can get pretty lucky with these. These aren't the worst. It's the ones that are attached to the turbo hidden up there. We'll get a better shot for you guys here in a little bit. Those are the super scary ones. If we break that, it's going to be one big pain in the butt, and that is exactly what we're trying to avoid.
Exactly. 100%. I mean, nothing more irritating than have to try to fix something like that.
Especially the where it's placed. It's not easy, guys. So to give ourselves the biggest advantage possible, we're going to actually remove the shock here at the bottom, put it up, get as much room as possible to work in there. There's a lot of heat shields that you got to work around, so we got to take all those off. Yeah, it's going to be fun, man.
It will, and you know, the biggest thing is just being patient with it, doing all this, heat cycling it like that, because it's like you just take the extra 20 minutes hitting with the heat, doing the oil. It saves you the hours of breaking one and then having to deal with that.
Exactly.
Hopefully we don't break one.
Yeah, I hope. We remove this top shield, and then there's one bolt on top of the turbo itself, I believe, and it's holding on that heat shield. Just remove that, and then you can just bend it out of the way, and you'll get access to all the bolts they need to take off for the header. Now, it's time for PB Blaster heat time.
Exactly.
Please get these suckers off. We did it, boys and girls. They're off, and we didn't break one.
Not one. Zero. Yeah, so the heat cycle and the PB Blaster, it worked. And it was a lot. They were not easy to get out. We were all pretty nervous. I mean, first we went with a small impact. It's a 3/8 impact. And then we moved up to the 1/2 inch impact, a little bit bigger guy. Went to the big impact, and we actually only got one out on one, and we actually had to hit them on two.
Yeah.
So it took quite a bit of power to get those things out. So definitely heat cycle those bolts. I have a feeling if we didn't do that,
oh, they would have broke.
They would have broke. Now we're going to move on to the back ones. These ones we're not so nervous about.
No, these will be easier.
These guys will be easy. We got a nice deep impact. We'll hit it with some heat, zap them off. Now I'm ready to put this Captain's Choice on, dude.
Yep.
I can't wait to hear this thing.
She's right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
All right, let's zip these bad boys off.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Super sweet. Smell my feet. Trick or treat.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome, man. Yeah. It's a blunder blast.
A blunder blast.
So the flex pipe, I mean, everything all lines up. Everything's the same here. This flex pipe is a lot smaller. So she'll be a little bit more stiff in there. But, you know, so the only thing else I'm looking at here is the heat shielding. So, like, this has a heat shield. This does not have a heat shield.
I wonder if the coating on it helps enough to where you don't need it.
It might be. So, okay, so that'll be all right. We don't have a heat shield up here wrapping this. I mean, because on the stock ones, you can see that the screws are what, these bolts are what's holding the shield to the pipe itself. None of that. So, yeah, must be in the coating. Science, dude.
Science.
It's
Nick Guy, the science guy. So if you do purchase this from us, you do get the exhaust gasket. You don't even need it to get a new one.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, let's get this guy mocked in here. And then, as you can see for the wiring, you know, it's just right here, so it's going to be an easy plug-in. And once we get the pipe, oh, and they give you new exhaust bolts. Boom.
Yep.
So that's pretty nice there.
For both ends, too.
Yeah, for both ends. So we got that. So once we get this installed, it's just going to be basically clicking this guy in.
Wiring it up.
Wiring it up. All right, let's put it on, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, this is gonna be so cool.
It's gonna be bad.
Dude, this is gonna be so sick. Dude, we fab a downward exhaust like you were saying.
Yeah, that'll be pretty sick.
It's gonna look so nasty. All right, you guys, so we got it all hooked up, bolted down. I did run the wire up and around this, oh, sorry guys. I did run the wire up and around the frame here, came down the frame, and then at the top of this heat shield, we tucked the wire behind that, ran, and then it actually follows perfectly right down to the tunnel. So then we ran the wire right through here, you can see through the tunnel, and now Chief's hooking it up to what?
An aux beam fuse block. So this thing you've seen in the past, we did like a cheapo version, like a Blue Sea or whatever it is. Like it's a marine fuse box basically. And it doesn't work that well. It doesn't seal up. I had water all up in there. It wasn't the greatest. Are we the best at wiring? I'm not gonna say we're the best at wiring. But this thing definitely makes things way easier than that fuse block. It's very simple. So you can literally just put your positive and your ground right into here. They have all separate fuses, and then you never need to wire into the switch. You're just going right to here, and this has a wire going in there, and we'll show you it's basically just like a big, what would you call it? It's just
like a big switch box.
Big switch box, and then all your buttons are on one platform, so I'll show you right here. So what I would say is if you're getting a new RZR or something like that, or you're planning to going through your whole system and redoing your switches, get one of these because it will make it so much simpler. You never have to rerun your switches over and over, which is a pain in the butt ripping all this plastic apart, especially if you got an aftermarket cage, like with the cross member on here. It sucks. Yep. Definitely in the future, I will be getting an aux beam switch panel, good pricing, link in the description for it, and it'll simplify everything for you. Yep. It sucks now because I got to rip all my switches out and wire it a little differently, but I wish I would have went this route from the very beginning.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Everything's torn apart in here right now, but you can see right here is the switch panel itself. So, and they have stickers. I have not put them on, and it comes with a bunch of them, and you can just put them on whatever switch is matched up to whatever button. This thing is the bomb. Way better than wiring these switches all the time. Man, I can't say enough. Aux beam, check them out. They got tons of products on there. We will be running them from the future.
Yeah, no, seriously, guys, it simplified all the wiring. It makes all future wiring so much easier. So yeah. All right, dude, you ready to like start this thing?
It is time now, isn't it? We can start it up. Yeah. We can hear what it's going to be like. I don't even know what button it is on there.
So just turn the key before you start it and find the button that opens the valve.
All right, all right.
It's open, dude. It worked.
That's it, eh?
Aux beam worked. That's it, dude. Oh, man. Now I got goosebumps, dude.
Did it close?
No, not yet. Uh-oh.
Now we have problems.
Yeah, it's not closing.
It's not closing.
Why wouldn't it close?
Is it because of the switch setup?
I don't think so. You would think you just hit it again and it turned. You're hitting the same button?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So we just found out that you can't just hook directly to the aux beam fuse box that we just put in recently because...
So in the captain's choice, in this switch, hitting it like this, up and down, it must change the polarity or the relay in the switch, and the aux beam won't allow it. So when we thought we could eliminate the switch and have it right there, but it opens the captain's choice, but it doesn't close it.
Mm-hmm. I say it's time to hear this baby start up, though.
Me too, dude. Mm-hmm. Then we'll finalize all this wiring.
Yeah.
Hey guys, real quick, just want to talk about one of our sponsors, Classic Motorsports in Traverse City, Michigan, the one-stop shop where you can get everything you need, from aftermarket parts to apparel. They sell everything from Wayland Speed, RPM Power Sports, L&W Fab, the apparel line, FXR, 509, all the helmets, gloves, goggles, everything you would need to get your riding experience set. Those guys up there, very knowledgeable between the service department and the sales department. Classic Motorsports, Traverse City, Michigan. Check them out.
Captain's choice is awesome.
That is bananas. That's
I can't hear you. Let me turn down the volume.
wow,
That is
dude.
crazy, dude.
Here, go back there, dude.
Wowzer, Bowser, dude. That is so cool. I can't wait to hear this thing just screaming down the
Yeah,
road.
dude, that's gonna sound crazy.
That's gonna be bananas.
That's so cool. Oh my. Dude. That's so sick.
That's
man.
crazy, man.
That's so sick.
Ramp on it just a little bit.
Oh my god.
Dude, it sounds like a Harley.
Yeah,
Well, that was freaking sweet.
that was super sweet.
Awesome. That is, dude, that is so cool, man. That was literally everything I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Right there. Like, I really was. Dang, man. Well, I'm glad we didn't give up on the switches.
Yeah.
We were sitting here. Seriously, it was confusing us, but, man, I'm glad we got it, dude. That is
Yes.
too cool. Sweet. Awesome.
I'm excited. This weekend we'll be at Twisted Trails at Dog Party, so
Yep,
if
cool.
you are gonna come out, we'll be there. And
Exactly.
You'll hear Lucy barking around the trails, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I just can't wait for you to be cruising up next to people, just like with the Captain's Choice on, and then
Yeah.
immediately like flick that valve open, and people are gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like
I can't believe the difference.
loud pipe save lives.
It's
Dude,
like people say the AA exhaust is loud, and it's like, man, that's loud.
that's loud. I mean, it's a crazy night. It's night and day difference.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's sound when you like. Yeah, the aftermarket Assassin's exhaust is loud as just is. And when you open that up and then you close it, you're like, oh, it's not that loud. Like,
Yeah.
it sounds so quiet. and
Yeah, it
muffled.
does.
Like, holy crap, man. Oh, all right.
Woo!
Yes, I say let's get this wiring in,
Clean her up.
clean her up, put her on, and then, dude, we have to take this thing. I know it's kind of late. Do we wake the neighbors? Do we not wake the neighbors? Because I have a feeling this thing is going to be crazy loud down the
Yeah,
road.
we'll see. We still got to get your car in here.
I know. But dang. I want to hear the thing run. All right,
All right, let's wrap her up.
Let's do it.
As I've probably shown a couple times already, the aux beam setup. This fuse box, I still say you should get it no matter what. It will eliminate all your other switches. I'm going to have one switch by the end of this, and that's just because it needs to be able to open and close the Captain's Choice. Whatever changing polarity of, I don't know. I'm not an electrician. Nick knows more, and even he is kind of,
It was definitely confusing. It took us a minute to sit there and think about it, but we got her.
As you guys can see, I ignore this mess. I still got to clean it up, eliminate my switches. But this thing is the bomb, aux beam. We also got light bars from them too that we're going to be installing later on other vehicles, so stay tuned for that. I think this company is a really good bang for your buck. I know there's other companies that have panel switches out like that, but they're really expensive and they don't even have as many buttons. So this is an 8-button switch. I think this is best bang for your buck. Link in the description, like I said. Check them out. But that's all cleaned up. The button is installed. She's ready to go. We're going to go outside. We're going to test it. Maybe show you a little nighttime footage here. But stay tuned for tomorrow because I'm going to bust her out in the daylight. Really show you guys what this thing sounds like. But who's ready to hear this exhaust? I know I am. I know Nick is.
I am.
I want to hear it outside. So let's get to it.
Let's go wake the neighbors, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, boy. Now Lucy's got that real devil roar, dude. Oh, boy. Dude, that thing sounds so nasty.
That's so loud. Holy smokes!
Oh, dude, that thing is so sick. That has got some oomph. Loud?
That is beyond loud.
feel it in my chest.
Yeah, it actually like feels weird in the car. It's so loud.
Really?
Like you think you've had a loud exhaust before? You're wrong, dude. There's nothing louder than this. it seems like not right. Like
No.
it's so loud.
It is crazy loud. Oh, your car's on fire.
Do I need the fire extinguisher?
I got it.
You got it?
Car's on fire.
My car was just on fire. PB Blaster, make sure you get all of it out.
Yeah, I think we had too much PB Blaster in there. Hopefully I didn't just melt something.
Yeah. Maybe I should pull it back in.
Yeah, maybe we should check under the tire rack real quick.
Yeah.
Real fast.
All right, I think we got the loudest exhaust you can ever have on a RZR or any machine, period.
I agree.
You want it? Hit us up, dirtdudesutv@gmail.com. We can get you this pipe. All right, guys, that's a wrap on the video. I'm sitting here editing it up, finishing it. We didn't get an exact closer because we ran out of time. We had bigger plans for the video, but stay tuned because we got dog party coming up tomorrow, technically for me, so Saturday. And we're going to be installing intake, charge tube, and a catch can on Nick's turbo. So got more AA stuff coming for you guys. Hope you like the video. This exhaust is bananas. You will get to see more of it, especially in the dog party video that we've got coming out here. Hopefully we see some of you people out there. We'll have merch, stickers, the whole shebang. If you see us, come up and say hi. And hopefully I can scare you with this exhaust. Appreciate all you guys for watching. Link in the description for any of the stuff we use, like the aux beam fuse block, because man, that thing is handy. Like I said a million times in the video, never have to put another switch in. You set that up, you just wire right into that thing. That's the end of it. Tons of other sponsors, so check them out. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.
Yeah.